The correction factor hadn't moved a whole lot either, and we should have pretty close to conditions to what we had earlier. 104.9, looking at 2,400 feet, maybe a tick worse on the weather just because it's a little bit warmer, but I don't think it's going to be enough to cause anybody any severe headaches. Lance Bonham in the left side, flying Ryan Oehler in the right side. The two El Bandito Yankee motorcycles working with the folks at Burrow-Max. They are well down on the bottom of the qualifying sheet that Gage Herrera is way up on top of. You got one shot left to figure out what you're going to do tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to have race conditions as well, kind of like this.
Lance Bonham, at this point, it'd just be nice for him, for Ryan and the whole team, just got the thing off the line and through the gears. Some sort of comfortable, succinct method. He has really struggled to get that bike to just go straight and make a clean run. A little surprised Ryan Oehler so far down in the run order. That bike has been directionally correct, as you would say, over the last couple of events in qualifying.
Well, he did have a throwaway run in the first qualifying session yesterday, so this morning came out and basically just needed to drive it down the track, and that's what he did in 6.97 seconds. Well, Lance Bonham's not going to get off the starting line at all. 696, 194 miles an hour for flying Ryan Oehler. Well, you want the good news or you want the bad news? The good news is that's better. Well, the bad news is it's better by 0.004 of a second. And that's going to leave him, at least for the moment, the number 12 spot. Lance Bonham climbs off the bike again after having a problem down there. You heard it when he dropped the clutch. It just didn't want no part of that. I think it'll maybe a late night back there at the Flying Orion camp while they try to figure out something on that bike. They come up here tomorrow and at least give Lance a fighting chance.
Ryan Oehler found a couple mile per hour there. It tells you that there's at least some performance in the motorcycle they're missing, but Burrow-Max El Bandito Yankee Tequila bike is just not getting through the early part of the track like he needs it to. There's another bike that's been struggling this weekend, Alan, I think more than we expected.
Yeah, Mark Ingerson's machine out of Ohio. Been running solid this year, but right now he's sitting down in number 13 position. Chris Bostic over on the right side. That, of course, is the second of the